Okay, so the story of the weekend, how StarJar came to be. The idea was for a typical hackathon, which was to go along. I had 1 minute to pitch my idea of StarJar to an audience of over 120 people. The idea then was that people would then choose the ideas that they liked, and then they would vote using a voting system of giving poker chips and cups. Unfortunately, I only got four votes, which at the time I thought, well, that gives me a good chance of at least getting into the top 10. As it turned out, I got 12th, so I didn't make the cut. However, this didn't stop me. Olga from Techmeetups had said to me, go for it, why don't you take your idea forward and see what you can do over the course of the weekend. So, up for the challenge, I said yes. I filled in the form and I set about trying to find a team. Unfortunately, everyone who was involved, everyone had committed to other teams, and I found it very difficult to recruit any designers, any marketeers, any superpowers to help me on my challenge. So I carried on, went home, thought about it. Is it really an idea I should be doing over the weekend? Sketched out a few ideas. Came in Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, ready to go, and that was it. So Saturday I kept going. I had grand plans, grand ideas. After the first day of coding and meeting people and mentors and talking through different ideas, it was apparent that people thought I had a good idea. I just needed to execute it well. That involved de-scoping a lot of things that I would like to involve in the final product, but I think in order to execute something for the weekend I needed to be realistic as to what I could achieve in the 2 days. By Saturday evening I had pretty much the graphical content all worked out. Oh, it's gone. Graphical content worked out. I was going home to set up Office and start working on some of the challenging technological problems. The ideas of sharing between Bluetooth, using the accelerometer in the iPhone, and to try and make as an effective demonstration as possible. I always knew I wanted to pour from the iPhone into the iPad. I just didn't know how. Sunday morning I came back into the office, caught up with everyone, wished everyone luck. Everyone was in good spirits. And I carried on going. Sunday was more productive for me. I had less distractions. I was able to lock myself away a little bit, only coming out for teas and coffees when needed. And I was up against the clock really. The afternoon came. People were starting their presentation, and I still had development tasks to do. I still had things to pull together. I still had a little bit of polish that I wanted to put on the app. Thankfully, I got awarded presenter number 9, which gave me another 45 minutes to pull together my presentation. Without that 45 minutes, I wouldn't be here now. And the presentations happened. Probably one of the most sickening things in my life is standing in front of business people, idea generators, designers. But what did help was having the people from Hackathon, all the other competitors, all the other teams who I'd made friends with over the weekend. Seeing their faces felt like I was talking to friends, so that did help. That helped my presentation great. Presentation was a bit of a blur, to be honest. All I remember is my demonstration of pouring stars into the StarJar and having that projected onto the big screen, and that got a round of applause from the audience, which was heartwarming for me. And then the judges went away to deliberate. Not sure what to expect. We all sat back down again. In third place, the question was asked, who do we think's got third place? And from the back, somebody had shouted StarJar, and I thought, oh great, that feels good. Somebody thinks I'm worthy of a podium finish. But as it was, it wasn't me. Somebody else had got third place, but I felt quite happy in the fact that one person thought that I was worthy. Second place got announced, again wasn't me. first place, who do we think's first place? And at that point, there was probably about one at a time, a dozen people all shouting out StarJar from the audience. Some of my friends, some of my peers from other teams. And then the announcement came out that yes, StarJar was the winner, and quite an emotional end to a long weekend. Standing in front of my friends and picking up my 5 boxes of chocolates.